61.
got some
Horseshoe
scores.
Bend, 0.
Oak Grove.
Lee Scott Academy, 49.
37-6 over
Childersburg, 14.
Holt tonight.
Booker T.
Trying to get some
Washington,
more. I know
32.
Clay was beating
Talladega,
Pale 35 to
12.
nothing.
Southside, 31.
We're going to try to get some
Lee,
more quick
Lee High
interviews here
School,
before we
7.
go off there.
Southside
T.R.
finally
Miller
gets their first
beat
victory
Monroe
of
County
the
50
year.
to nothing.
Wadley continues to be dominant. Reeltown looked dominant versus Horseshoe Bend. Lee Scott Academy.
I don't know how long this would take,
moving
so
from AISA
we might have to end the
to
broadcast
AHSA. They are
if
now
we can.
3-0 on the year. And then Booker T. Washington with a big win over the Talladega Tigers. Some scores that we have from tonight. Winterboro, a winner over Central Cruza, 42 to nothing.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to be
Spring
talking for a
Garden,
while.
a winner
so.
over Raglan, 47 to 21.
Willie, what do you want to do? You want to
JB Pennington, 35.
Wait or go ahead?
14. Piedmont,
Is this gonna be just
46.
prayer?
Ohatchee, 20. Hanley,
no, he's fixing to
35.
talk to him.
Cleveland
Okay.
County, 14. Cherokee County, 47.
Pinson Valley beat Huffman
Aniana,
34 to
6.
nothing.
Alexandria in the TV24 game of the week, 35. White Plains, 7. Central Clay County, 48. Valley, nothing. Moody, 35 to nothing. The game you just heard right
we
here
wait
on
for, Coach
95.1
Gaines
The
to-
Mountain.
His post-game
Leeds,
speech
42,
to his team.
Springville, 14.
We'll try to grab two
and
players
Oxford,
real quick.
45. Shades
Talk
Valley,
to,
21.
and
Some
we'll
other
call it a
scores that
night.
we have around our area.
Remember next
Sylvania,
week?
48. Holly Pond, 6.
We'll be at St. Clair
I told
County.
you that Tanner Nelson was going to be just fine.
Airtime will be around the same
You
time
tried
it
the
was
question.
tonight.
He still
Replay of the
got
coach's
running
show
back.
about
So, I mean, when you still
quarter
got that
till
running back
6,
they had,
go on
he's gonna be
live.
fine.
Yeah, Geraldine,
Round 6 or
64,
so.
Asbury, nothing. Hewitt Trustful, 18, Vestavia, 14, in a slugfest.
Looks like
That's the
Victory Christian
WOTM
got the
game.
win,
Florence,
12 over
41, Albertville,
Woodland
0.
tonight.
Go ahead.
Updated score, Gadsden City 40, Buckhorn 7.
All right, and then an updated score from Pleasant Valley and Donahoe. Pleasant Valley is up 12 to 2 right now with 5 minutes left.
Also a final, 35-7, Tallahassee over the Mumford
Coach
line.
Gaines
That's a final.
still speaking with his team.
All right, you just
After
heard it.
tonight's
Tallahassee,
impressive win over
35, the
Jacksonville
Mumford Lions,
Golden
7
Eagles.
in that region matchup. I think that's Region 4 in Class 4A.
So once they break, we'll
Region
Willie,
3,
we'll
thank
try to
you.
get two quick interviews.
All right, looking at some other scores. First off, let
two
me
of
give
the
you the
players
number.
real
If you got
quick, and then
scores
we'll
for us,
call
we
it
got
a
a
night.
lot of scores, a lot of games still going on.
We have to take down the
256-238-1450. That's the number.
Help, our engineer, producer, Eric Parsons, pack up.
256-238-1450. Right
Load
now, a score from Westbrook and Sachs, 27-7. Coosa
Prepare for
Christian,
next week.
42. Southeastern, nothing. That game is not listed
Get a
as
Leeds
final yet. Piedmont and
They were
Ohatchee,
winning
we told you
28
that
to
score
14.
46-20. Moody 35-0 over Jacksonville. That is a final. Gadsden City 40, Buckhorn 7. That game is not listed as final, but it will be shortly. Another game that's still in progress.
Final score
34-0.
for Leeds,
Glenwood over
42
BB
to 14.
Comer
Leeds over
tonight.
Springfield.
So that game is listed as the fourth quarter. BB
Was
Comer
not able to
continues to
confirm
struggle in
Spring
this
Garden
year.
versus
Welborn
Raglan game,
30-8
nor the
over
Asheville
Weaver. That
versus
game is not
Nancy
listed
game.
at final neither. Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain nothing. That game is still in the fourth quarter. 42-7 in the fourth quarter.
Still
The
waiting on-
Arab Arabian Knights over the Sardis Lions. Leeds beat Springville
Coach Gaines finished
42-14.
his post-game speech to
Late in the
his
fourth
team.
quarter, it's 45-0. Clay Charville over the Pell City Panthers. Cedar Bluff and Gadsden still waiting on a score there. It's still listed at half. 14-0 was the lead. Cedar Bluff over Gadsden.
I
Oxford
don't know, Willie,
finishes
I don't know
off
if you can hear
a
what's going on, but
45-21 victory over the Shades Valley Mounties.
Hopefully they're about to
Anniston
wrap
is
it
up
up.
55-8 right now over the Asheville Bulldogs in a game that should be over shortly. The last score update that I had from
So doing their
Hope's
team
Bluff
prayers,
and
so they'll be
Etowah
wrapping
was
it up here
42-24. Hopeville was up earlier 27-13 over Sylacauga. Valley Head was up 6-0 over Galesville on the last
We'll
that
get
I
Willie
saw
to hopefully get
there. Like I
Caleb
said in the
Goff,
TV24
the
game of the week,
Cameron Meadows.
Alexandria defeated the Wildcats from White Plains 35-7. And then another final where I just saw Scottsboro beats Boaz in what everybody thought was going to be a
Here we
good
go
ball
with
game.
Caleb.
42-35. The
talk to
Wildcats
senior
are over the
Caleb Goff.
Pirates
Willie.
tonight,
Hey.
42-35. We got a phone call. Let's see who's on
You're
the
breaking
line.
up on us, Willie, so I
Welcome
don't
to
know
the
what's
fifth
wrong
quarter.
with the
Who is
mic.
this?
We may have
Hey.
to.
They're going to do the alma mater.
Hey, I can't hear you.
He wants to do the alma mater with his team. All right,
Okay.
Mountie Man calling from Birmingham. I guess he's a Shades Valley Mountie Man.
Yes, sir. I'm disappointed in that loss to Oxford tonight, but
just want to let y'all know that there's some audio coming in from the background.
There's some audio coming in from the background on the TV, on the 24 feed.
Yes, on y'all's show, sir.
All righty, I appreciate it. Thanks for your call. Hey, I thought Shades Valley played really tough early. I guess we lost him. Yeah. All right. So we've got some technical difficulties on the TV feed, but the radio feed should be fine. And we will get that figured out on the TV side of everything as well. Going forward, like I said, Winterboro, big win tonight, 42-0 over Coosa. Raglan is defeated by Spring Garden, 47-21. Out of the games we've talked about, like you talked about it at halftime when we did our halftime report, there was a lot of close games, but a lot of those opened up after the half.
Well, I think Oxford came back out, took care of business. I mean, that was a close ball game right up until halftime. After halftime, they, took it to Shades Valley. Also, we were talking about Westbrook Christian. They opened that gap up against Sachs, and then I don't think we got a final on it, but it was.
We got a final from Justin Smiley, Locust Fort 38-28 over Appalachian. Leroy up 40-12 right now in the fourth. Thank you, Corey Worthy, for that update. We appreciate that. Going through, give us the Thursday night scores again real quick while I check out what's going on with our audio.
Again, on Thursday night, we had Fayetteville taking on Wadley. Wadley was the victor in that, 61-14. That was a 1A Region 6 matchup. Looks like Wadley 3-0 might set up in front of that. Also, you had Reeltown taking on Horseshoe Bend, a region 2A Region 4, 61-0 there. Reeltown the victor. 3A Region 4, you had Childersburg taking on Lee Scott Academy. Lee Scott won that game 49-14.
So we're going to go to a quick break. Remember, the phone number is 256-238-1450. That's 256-238-1450.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Discover a world of cool at Cosmic Debris in downtown Gadsden. Whether you're searching for smoking accessories, funky t-shirts, or hippie clothing, we've got it all. Explore our unique jewelry, immerse yourself in the scents of our incense, and dive into our collection of new and used vinyl, CDs, and DVDs. From the groovy to the eclectic, Cosmic Debris has everything funky and cool. Visit us today and step into a world of cool at Cosmic Debris.
Serving Calhoun County and the state of Alabama since 1994. Locally owned and operated, offering some of the most competitive interest rates in the mortgage industry, along with a wide variety of mortgage products. We are with you throughout the home buying process, offering you service before and after the close. Fast, reliable, local.
And you remember, if you need a home loan, call my daddy.
Discover why Hungry Hut Barbecue has been Etowah County's go-to for mouth-watering barbecue for 40 years. If you're not in the mood for barbecue, try our very popular chicken finger plate with fried green tomatoes of our famous fried pickles. And don't forget about our drive-thru. Come down to Hungry Hut's Barbecue today.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel, but professional care. Come see us today.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right, for only $10 you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download, and then for only $10 you can have access to the best TV available.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Exceptional care with a smile.
Since 1997, professional builders and contractors have relied on RO Supply for quality home materials with top-notch customer service and the area's best value pricing. RO Supply of Anniston wants you to know we're open to the public every day and offer you the same service and pricing for your remodeling and DIY projects. Right now, get first-run laminate flooring for 89 cents a square foot or luxury LVP plank for only $175 a square foot. Get the experts and control your budget every day with RO Supply on Noble Street, where we exceed your
Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain nothing. 5-42, Collinsville 10. Pleasant Valley beats Donahoe by a score of 12-2. Another final, Leroy 40, McIntosh 12. Ty Hunt says that Auburn beats Opelika in that rivalry game 28-21. Thanks for that score update, Ty. 45 to 31, the Oxford Yellow Jackets over the Shades Valley Mounties. Buckhorn, that game has went final. They were defeated by Gaston City tonight 40-7. You got any more? Hoax Bluff in that Etowah County game beats Etowah 49-24. Some other scores that we got from tonight, like I said, Donahoe is defeated by Pleasant Valley 12-2. Winterboro beats Central Coosa by a score 42-0. Spring Garden beats Raglan 47-21. Sandrock 16-0 over North Sand Mountain. 35-14. JB Pennington beats Glencoe. Piedmont beats Ohatchee tonight at the Field of Champions 46-20. Collinsville is defeated by 5, 42-10. Hanley defeats Cleveland County 35-14. Hoax Bluff defeats Etowah 49-24. Cherokee County big over Oneonta tonight 47-6. Alexandria big over White Plains in the TV24 game of the week 35-7. Central Clay County 48-0 over Valley. Moody 35-0 over Jacksonville in the 95.1 The Mountain game. Leeds 42-14 over Springville big. Arab was beaten Sardis by a lot earlier, still looking for a final there. And Boaz is defeated by Scottsboro 42-35 in that ball game.
Looking at some scores here late in the fourth, we're still showing Anniston-Asheville. Anniston up 55-8 in that game. Westbrook Christian 27-7 over Sachs late in the fourth quarter. B.B. Comer trails Glenwood, and this showing a third quarter score 34-0.
All right, we got a phone call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling? Lawson.
They dropped. Back to the scores late in the third. Coosa Christian up 42-0 over Southeastern. Got a halftime score still on the Cedar Bluff Gaston game. It was 14-0 Cedar Bluff. Man, we would appreciate if you guys call in with some scores.
That number, 256-238-1450. 256-238-1450. Like I said, Douglas defeats Hayden 41-6. Leroy over McIntosh, 40-12. Auburn over Opelika, 28-21. Keep the scores coming. We need them. Starting at 9:30 always, and the game's always running late because of heat timeouts right now. We are behind. Anniston was up big over Asheville, still looking for a final there, but Anniston up 55-8 late in the fourth quarter.
Wellborn up big over Weaver, 30-8 in the fourth quarter. Clay Chalkville up big over Pell City, 45-0.
Coosa Christian 42, Southeastern nothing in the fourth quarter. Westbrook 27, Sac 7 late in the fourth quarter. Piedmont over Ohatchee, that is a final, 46-20. 34-0. BB Comer losing to Glenwood late. 30-8. Wellborn over Weaver.
That's a final?
That is a final.
30-8.
We got a phone call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
This is Carson Tittle.
What's up, buddy? The Ultimate Warrior. I know you play for the Cherokee County Warriors, but you are the Ultimate Warrior. Tell us how the game went tonight.
Well, we jumped out fast in the first quarter and slowed down in the second quarter. Then we turned it on in the second half and ran away with it.
Who had a big game for y'all tonight, buddy?
We had a couple running backs break away. Our freshman, Jay-Sean Stroop, broke away 2 runs, and Ben Frampton had a couple huge catches, Ben Mosley. And Keyshawn Woods and Tate Diamond toting the rock.
What kind of night did you have? I know you don't like to talk about yourself. You're a humble young man, but what kind of night did you have tonight?
I was close to 100 yards, maybe over. And that's really about it. I had 2 touchdowns on jet passes, but if you count that.
We're talking to Carson Tittle, the quarterback for Cherokee County with a huge win tonight. What does the future hold for the Cherokee County Warriors? I feel like y'all are getting better and better each week.
Yes, sir. We're getting better. The offensive line's pretty young. They're really getting better each week. Coach Withers coaching them up over there. Coach Kelly teaching them up. So, and then Adam Griffiths back there at quarterback. He reminds me a lot of me too. So, you still have all the running backs back there too.
I got to ask you a question. What's it like playing for Coach Kelly?
It gets you fired up for the game, that's for sure. He don't take no opponent lightly. No matter who we're playing, you're always going to have beef with him. You're going to find beef with him to get us motivated.
I hear you. Well, so I've got to ask you a question. I've heard you've had some bad luck the last week.
Yes, sir.
What's your timeline? What does that look like?
I got surgery this Monday on my ACL, and then hopefully come back around 3rd or 4th round.
Awesome. Well,
I like the way he says come back the 3rd or 4th round.
He played on a torn ACL last year in the playoffs, so it's just a guy that's the ultimate warrior. He plays for his teammates, and we appreciate you calling in, man. Good luck the rest of the way. Good luck recovering. If we can do anything, let us know, and we'll definitely be praying for you.
Yes, sir. I appreciate it.
All right, man. Have a good night. Be safe.
You too.
Go Warriors. Had a score just update. Arab Sardis. Arab 42, Sardis 7.
Arab 42, Sardis. All right, going through our scores that we have right now. Pleasant Valley 12, Donahoe 2. Winterboro 42, Central Coosa nothing. Spring Garden 47, Raglan 21. Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain 0. J.B. Pennington 35, Glencoe 14. Piedmont 46, Ohatchee 20. 42, Collinsville 10. Handley 35, Cleveland County 14.
Wow.
Hoax Bluff 49, Etowah 24. That was another game that was close at the half. Cherokee County just got off the phone with Carson Tittle, 47, Aniana 6, Alexandria 35, White Plains 7, Central Clay County 48, Valley 0, 35-0 the score of the Moody Blue Devils and the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Leeds 42, Springville 14, Scottsboro 42, Boaz 35, Shades Valley 21, Oxford 45, Gadsden City 40, Buckhorn 7, Sylvania 48, Holly Pond 6, Geraldine 64, Asbury 0, Hewitt Trussville 18, Vestavia 14, Florence 41, Albertville 0. And then the scores from Thursday night: Wadley all over Fayetteville 61-14, Reeltown all over Horseshoe Bend 61-0, Lee Scott Academy 49, Childersburg 14. Lee Scott Academy now 3-0 in their first year in AHSAA. Booker T. Washington 32, Talladega 12. And then Southside getting on the board. First win for Coach Stewart and the Southside Panthers, 31-7 last night over the Lee High School out of Huntsville.
Still waiting on the Anniston score. Anniston was up big late, and Coach trying to show me something. BB Comer, Glenwood, Center Point, Lincoln. Hadn't heard anything on that game.
Hey, well, we got a phone call. Let's see if we got anything. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
Billy McFry.
What's going on?
Blue Mountain Bandit. Sax was tough for a little while, wasn't he?
Yeah, the last I heard on the Sax game was 27-7, and they had a bad injury for a Sax guy, Ty Hall.
That was the final. I ain't saying that, but I heard it. That was late in the fourth.
They said they had a big delay in the game, and they had to take the kid to the hospital.
Never want to hear that.
Buddy of mine.
Never want to hear that.
That's not good.
Yeah, no doubt about it. If you're just checking in, Sax defeated tonight by Westbrook by a final score of.
It's not final. It hasn't went final yet that I know.
Do you know the final?
It's 27-7 late in the fourth.
Yeah, that's the last I heard. Was about 3 minutes left to go in the game.
3 minutes left in the go game. 27-7. Sax Wildcats trailing the Westbrook Christian Warriors. Hey, well, we appreciate your call.
All right, I'll be listening to you.
All right, have a good night. All right. Hey, fill us in on what scores we got real quick.
The scores that we've got are okay. Right. Well, let me just fill this. I want to say this. I want the scores that we don't have.
Yeah, so tell them what we don't have.
Anniston, Asheville, BB Comer, Glenwood, Center Point, Lincoln, Coosa Christian up big. I think they're in the fourth against the Southeastern. I need Gaston and Cedar Bluff. Hopeful, Sylacauga 2-0 going into that game. And
they were down 27-13 earlier, last I saw.
Then you had Lafayette.
All right, we got a phone call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
Hey, Chandler, it's Bo. What's up, bro?
What's up, Bo? What game did you go to tonight?
Man, I went to Coosa in the first half, and then I went to Etowah and Hopes Bluff second half.
Etowah and Hopes Bluff was a really close game at half. It kind of got opened up there at the end. Tell us a little bit about both the games you went to.
Yeah, Coosa started out very slow, man, and then they had a very I kind of like it stuck in the mud first quarter. They couldn't get rolling, and then they finally got rolling there a little bit in the second quarter, and then took control, I guess, after I left. They got up 31-0 at one point. They had a lot of younger kids in. But then I went to Etowah, and it was pretty close there at the half, and then Mike Robertson team, if he gets up on you, he runs that power eye. They're very hard to beat. It's hard to come from behind them because they just play keep away with you. And then Jameson Sism scrambling for his life a lot of the night. Had some big plays, but Etowah started pressing when they got down multiple scores. He ended up throwing a pick six late. It was about 49-24 and they when we left.
Yeah, that was actually the final, 49-24. The thing about it is Hopes Bluff is probably the most surprising team that I've seen so far this year. I wasn't real high on them coming into the year, but I should have known better than to pick against Mike Robertson and the Hopes Bluff Eagles.
Well, I'm going to tell you, they're very sound. They're really good in the running game. They got 4 or 5 guys that can carry it. And then the emergence of Bryce Whitaker throwing the football to Anderson Morgan and Wyman has really opened things up for him out on the edge. So if you got to honor what they can do on the edges, it just opens up what he does between the tackles, and that makes him a dangerous football team. But I'm more surprised about how good defensively they played this year because they've been pretty sound defensively as well.
Yeah, that win against Southside looks a lot better after Southside won 31-7 last night as well.
One thing I'll always say about Yeah, that was a big win. One thing I'll say about Hokes Bluff, they're always going to be fundamentally sound and not a lot of penalties. They don't have a lot of penalties, and that'll win discipline. I used to tell Coach Tyree, young Coach Tyree, discipline wins you 3 games a year just by being disciplined.
That's correct.
Yeah. Right, Bo, we appreciate you.
Part of discipline is not putting the ball on the turf, and they're really good at not doing that either.
You're exactly right. They protect the ball, play good defense. That's a recipe for success. Hey, tell me about Coosa real quick before we go to a break. How did they look tonight?
Coosa, it took them a while. They looked lethargic a little bit at the start, and we need Dexter. Dexter went with me to both games. He was really impressed with the athletes, though. But they were doing a lot. They were trying to do a lot of the passing game first instead of just pounding cannon, and they couldn't really get the rhythm. It took them a while, but when they caught traction, they took control of the game.
Yeah, another big game.
Southeastern was the second-round playoff team last year.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, I think everybody expects Coosa now just to roll in and roll over everybody, and that just people don't roll in and just roll over and let you just take it from them. Like so, I mean, they've got to roll in. And after that big win over Pell City last week, it would be very difficult to start. It would be very easy to start slow this week.
Yes, and they got a kid that's getting healthy. When he gets healthy, they're going to have another dimension to their offense. His name's Jay Allen. He's was the number 2 running back in the state of Tennessee. He's got like 7, 8 D1 offers, and when he gets healthy, it's gonna give them a whole another dimension on offense. So they're going to be extremely hard to defend.
Yeah, no doubt. Bo, let me ask you about one more score before I let you go. Scottsboro 42, Boaz 35. That's a game we talked about all week, especially on Road to the Blue Mount. What do you think about that score? The game was as billed.
So, yeah, Deidre's at that game, and she said there's no fluke. It was 2 really good football teams going at each other. And we knew Tyler Pearson, what he was going to do with Boaz, it was going to be how they could defend him and get him off the field. And typical Coach Matt fashion, they got that one stop they needed, and that's what separated the game. And they went ahead and scored. He was displeased with his offense last week because they only put up 14 points against North Texas.
Yeah, he had to be pleased with them.
That's correct. He was really pleased with them tonight.
No doubt about it. Well, hey, Bo, thanks for calling in, man. I'm ready for our show on Tuesday nights, and I appreciate you always supporting us.
Late score.
Hey,
Go ahead, Bo.
keep rocking on. You're doing a great job.
Thanks, buddy.
Thank you, buddy. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Score update: BB Comer defeated tonight by Glenwood, 37-14.
I thought you was about to tell me they won, and I know they were down 35-0 earlier.
37-14, a big region matchup there. BB Comer struggling early in the season.
Oh, no doubt. Hey, we're going to go take a break. When we come back, we want to hear from you, 256-238-1450. This is the Fifth Quarter Scoreboard Show. We'll be right back.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Penguins Bar and Grill. Come down for our amazing bar, stocked with everything you could want, and our amazing food, ranging from whole pizzas all the way to oysters. Our food is cooked fresh and brought to you with amazing service. For the best food and drinks, come to Penguins Bar and Grill.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron Minton with Minton Home Center. Minton Home Center has been in business for over 40 years. We are a family-owned and operated manufactured home dealership. We offer affordable housing for our customers as well as a multitude of different financing options to help our customers get into a new home. When you come to Minton Home Center and you start looking around our lot, the first thing you will notice is that we have the most competitive prices in the industry.
Hey Hey, this is Jason at Reeves Insurance. Just want to say a quick thank you to all of our customers for your support over the years. We now have offices in Anniston, Alexandria, and Oxford in order to serve you better. So stop in and see me or any of our experienced staff and let us shop for you. We'll find you the best price and the best coverage available. Thank you.
Hi, welcome to Classic 13. How can I help you? I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment? No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Hey, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos ain't good.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Gold, and I want to invite you to tune in to Jack
Scoreboard Show. The fifth quarter Scoreboard Show is brought to you by Oxford Dental Care. Anniston
State, followed by the Coach Rich Rod Show, where we will break down and preview the next football game for the Gamecocks.
Asheville, Center Point, Lincoln, Coosa Christian. We know, we just heard about them over Southeastern, Hopeville, Sylacauga, Lafayette, Ramburn, Pell City, Clay Chalkville, Victory Christian and Woodland, West End and Falkville, and Westbrook and Sachs. We heard there was an injury. We're praying for the kid that got hurt. They had to cart him off, take him to the hospital. But Westbrook was up big in that game.
A final from Chris Wilborn, North Jackson 21, Madison County 14. Final there, North Jackson 21, Madison County 14. Cedar Bluff 28, Gadsden 22. That is also a final. Douglas 41, Hayden 6. That is a final. Coosa Christian looks like they're still playing. They were up 42-0 last I saw. 27-7. Westbrook over Sachs right now. That's listed at as the fourth quarter. Piedmont at the Field of Champions tonight defeated Ohatchee 46-20. Clay Chalkville is listed as being up in the fourth right now, 45-0 over Pell City. Gadsden City 40, Buckhorn 7. Alexandria 35, White Plains 7, Scottsboro 42, Boaz 35, Cherokee County 47, Aniana 6, JB Pennington 35, Glencoe 14. A final, it is final now, listed as final. Welborn 30, Weaver 8. That game was 8-8 at halftime. Welborn's able to open it up in the second half. Spring Garden 47, Raglan 21. Central High School of Clay County 48, Valley 0. Winterboro 42, Central Coosa nothing. Moody and Jacksonville, the Moody Blue Devils win tonight 35-0 over the Jacksonville Golden Eagles. Oxford 45, Shades Valley 21. Glenwood 37, BB Comer 14. That's a final that you just alerted us on earlier. A final here, final from Hoax Bluff 49-24. That game at Etowah tonight. Etowah loses to Hoax Bluff 49-24. A-Rap, go ahead.
Got an updated score. We just asked for the Center Point Lincoln score. Center Point victors in that game tonight, 50-0 over the Lincoln Golden Bears.
50-0 Center Point over Lincoln. You better not get that name wrong. You coach there.
I know.
A-Rab 42, Sardis 7. Sorry, he's getting old, y'all. Don't worry about him. Leeds 42, Springville 14. Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain nothing. Fife 42, Collinsville 10. Tallahassee 35, Mumford 14. I'm hearing that Tallahassee is actually much improved this year.
And they said that because they played some different. I know they played early on. They played some good competition, but I'm looking. I see another final there. What we were looking for.
Falkville 42, West End nothing. Falkville 42, West End nothing. That's a new update.
Tallassee's, they play a different brand of football than most of them guys do down there. I mean, they're tough, and going to their stadium is tough.
Yeah, Galesville was up at halftime. They end up falling to Valley Head 28-14 in a matchup of two undefeated teams coming into the night. Last night, Lee Scott beat Childersburg 49-14. Wadley beat Fayetteville 61-14. Those are the scores that we have. Sylvania 48, Holly Pond 6, Geraldine 64, Asbury nothing, Hewitt Trussville 18, Vestavia 14 in the WOTM game tonight. Florence 41, Albertville 0. Pleasant Valley defeated Donahoe 12-2. Still looking for victory. Christian and Woodland score. Winterboro big over Central Coosa 42-0. Spring Garden 47, Raglan 21. Spring Garden's another team that we came into the year with question marks. It looks like they're for real.
Looks like they are, and I didn't think about them, but they're going to push up there in their region as well. And I guess because we thought they lost a lot of kids last year, they fell off. But I truly believe they're going to be really good, really good. So yeah. I'm with you on that. We were not down on them. We just didn't think that they were going to be as good as they are this year.
Yeah, exactly. Let me see. We're at Spring Garden. Valley Head, I just told you that score, 28-14 over Galesville. Still looking for Lafayette and Ranburne score. Still looking for a final in Coosa Christian Southeastern. We just saw the Falkville West End final score. That final, again, was Falkville. Let me find that one.
42-0.
42-0 over West End. Cedar Bluff defeats Gaston tonight, 28-22. That sounds like a really good ball game. Sandrock over North Sand Mountain, 16-0. Coach Allen Heath's got that Sandrock team playing really good defense after that first game against Spring Garden.
Do you remember we seen Sandrock in that jamboree early down at White Plains, and I said Sandrock is a much improved team this year, because there were some good teams there, and they held their own with all of them.
Oh, no doubt. We want to hear from you. The number, 256-238-1450. Still got a lot of scores that we're looking for. 256-238-1450. Still got a lot of scores that we are looking for tonight, if you can call in and let us know. Locust Fork over Appalachian tonight, 38-28. Scottsboro over Boaz, 42-35. Leroy, 40-12 winner tonight. Douglas 41, Hayden 6. Auburn High School over Opelika High School, 28-21 in a rivalry game there.
Just got a final update right here. Victory Christian 28, Woodland 12. Victory Christian victors over Woodland tonight, 28-12. We got somebody on the phone. Go ahead.
Go ahead. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who is it?
Hey, it's Grady calling in.
What's up, Matt? Hey, you got to see.
Back from Moody.
You got to see a really good football team tonight.
Very good football team. They were as good as advertised. As you heard on the broadcast, that defense is strong.
Well, they got 4 defensive linemen that are committed to Division I schools right now.
Right. The kid that's committed to Alabama is a 10th grader.
That's unbelievable. Well, I know I talked to Coach Gaines before the year, and he said that he feels like that their defensive line is going to be tough for anybody to run, and so far that's been the case.
Well, it has been. I mean, Jacksonville has made their bread and butter running the football this year, and in the first half they have 36 total yards against that Moody defense. Just could not get anything going, and it's just a real dominant football team.
Yeah, something had to give tonight. Like you just said,
maybe
Jacksonville's
their weakness would be offensively. They make a lot of mistakes.
Well, every time I've watched them play, there's been a lot of penalties, a lot of self-inflicted wounds, and I think Cordell said it tonight during the broadcast. If you're going to do that, then if you're going to be a really good football team, you can't continue to do that and have success once you get into the playoffs.
Yeah, Cordell and I talked during the broadcast, and every one of those penalties, especially the ones on the runs, it was always either a really big play or a score. And it brought back, 5 or 6 different ones. So that game probably not as close as it was at 35-0 if they don't make so many mistakes offensively.
Exactly.
Brady, one thing I'll say, we were able to pick it up on one of their stations carrying it on video and watch some of the game, and I was amazed at how big they were on both sides of the ball.
Oh, they're impressive. I mean, you're talking 280, 290 across that defensive line. So you're getting up to a D1 college football defensive line, and boy, they showed it. They're fast in the secondary. They got the defensive back that's committed to Tennessee. He played a heck of a game, and they're just there are no weaknesses for that team on defense. I think that's the best team in the North in the state, in my opinion.
I have to agree with you, and I was very impressed with their back. He's a bruiser, big guy that can actually move.
Yeah, Kate is number 4. It's a great speed. He is a big physical back. Meadows, the number 6, that kid also has got a lot of physicality to him and a lot of moves. They just they can burn you from so many different areas. Johnson, the quarterback, not a runner, likes to stand back in the pocket, likes to throw the football. We kind of talked about this. If you had a quarterback who was more of a runner, I wonder how much more that would even open up that offense.
Mm-hmm. You're right. You're exactly right.
Yeah, y'all talked about that actually during the broadcast, how he's more of just a pocket passer. And if you had like a dual threat guy, how much more they would be able to go.
Yeah, he's a kid that's about 6'7", 6'8", around 175 pounds. He is, they're going to have to bulk him up at the next level to have him be able to take the punishment that she'll take. He's committed to Georgia Southern, so one of those players that are going on to play football on Saturdays.
Oh, yeah, no doubt. They got a ton of guys that are going to go play football on Saturdays on that Moody team. Let me ask you this.
We talked about that tonight for Jacksonville, yeah.
Let me ask you this. The injuries for Jacksonville, how bad did they look? Does it look like those guys will be able to come back?
I don't think anything was real serious. Cordell sitting over here next to me. I don't think there was anything real serious. I know Patterson looked like a sprained ankle, but he was walking on that when he went into the locker room. So, yeah, they're a little banged up, but I don't think they had anything major happen tonight.
I hear you. Hey, well, one last thing. Coach Hunt, can you please get Grady to get those games over on time?
Hey, Cordell, he wants to know if you could get him to get the games over on time. Cordell says he's all for it, man. He's been fussing all night.
Man, I heard him. We're gonna have to have another conversation, but I'm gonna leave you with War Eagle and have a good Saturday. And I appreciate you calling in.
All right, War Eagle, brother. Y'all have a great show.
All right, thank you. All right, we got another phone call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
This Chris.
Say that again.
Anderson was 62-8 over Asheville.
And that's a final, right?
Yeah.
Hey, I appreciate that. We've been waiting on that score. You just heard it. Anniston 62, Asheville 8. Now, who'd you say was calling? I didn't catch your name.
Chris.
Hey, Chris, we appreciate your call.
Was you at the game, Chris?
All right. Yeah.
What did you think about the Anniston Bulldogs? Are they putting it together?
From last week to this week, yeah. They look a lot better tonight than they did last week.
Well, defensively, they looked pretty good last week. It looks like they finally got some offense rolling tonight.
Yeah, offense open up.
Well,
long touchdown passes.
That's awesome. Who do you think had the best game? We got another phone.
The quarterback had a good game, throwing the ball, throwing long touchdown passes.
I hear you. Well, I appreciate your call, Chris.
All right.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
Go Bulldogs.
As an Oxford grad, that hurt me to say. We appreciate your call. All right, so we're going to go to a quick break. We come back. We want to hear from you. We missed a call just now. If you called, call back. 256-238-1450. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back on the fifth quarter.
Hello, my name is Bob Couch, and I'm the owner of Couch's Jewelers. We are your destination for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary and birthday gifts. We offer a wide selection of the best value diamond jewelry and engagement rings. We even gift wrap every purchase for free. And if you have some jewelry that is broken, no worries. Expert jewelry service is offered in-house. At Couch's Jewelers, our customer service is unmatched. If you'd like a special jewelry item created just for you, please come to see us.
At Alexandria Brake and Muffler, we strive to perform exceptional service using premium quality parts to ensure your vehicle withstands the test of time. We do all automotive maintenance and repairs consisting of AC service, check engine light diagnostics, brakes, coolant, and exhaust. Give us a call today. Proudly serving our community to provide honest, high-quality service and repair at a fair price.
I want to live. The leading cause of death of young Americans like me is gun violence, and oftentimes tied to substance misuse. NBA, NFL, NCAA, most of you look like me, and our communities need you now more than ever. Let's make I Want to Live more than just a hashtag. Let's make it a movement. I am a baller against bullets.
Good afternoon, I'm Dr. Olobidi. I would like to welcome you to our clinic, which is virtually your clinic. We strive to provide a family environment from our nurses as well as the practitioners we have in the clinic to serve you and your family members. We pride ourselves for having state-of-the-art facility here in the clinic to include ultrasound, FibroScan, to check on your liver. We welcome you in our clinic, your clinic, at Dr. Olobidi's. And thank you so very much.
Campers Unlimited, we offer a no-pressure experience, no hidden fees, and great service after the sale, making us one of the fastest-growing RV dealers in the Southeast. With our second location in Oxford, we offer a great selection of over 220 campers from top brands, including Grand Design. Our mission is to help friends and family spend time together in the great outdoors. At Campers Unlimited, you aren't just a customer, you are family. Check out our inventory at campersunlimited.net or come see us at Gaston or Oxford.
Look, have you ever had a bank give you money for anything? Family Savings actually pays me for keeping my money at their credit union. I earn interest of 3% APY on my checking account and 1.5% APY on my savings, just for what I was already doing at my old bank. I even get up to $20 per month in ATM fee returns. It's kind of nice to get paid for just using my checking account.
Open an Engage account at Family Savings Credit Union and get rewarded. Family Savings, your best financial friend.
I am a dreamer who will make a difference in this world.
I am flying to a future of great promise and change.
I am a mentor committed to helping my students transform their lives.
I'm a hard worker striving to build a better Alabama.
I am a go-getter with ambition and drive.
I am a Gadsden State Cardinal.
Watch me.
Watch me.
Watch me fly.
Lafayette, Ranburne need that final. Westbrook Christian, Sachs lead that final. That's the four scores we're looking about to finish out our scoreboard tonight. Be the first week we've done it. Some of the games got over in time this week.
All right, I'm going to go through the scores that we do have right now. Pleasant Valley defeats Donahoe 12-2. Victory Christian beats Woodland 28-12. Winterboro all over Central Coosa 42-0. Spring Garden 47-21 over Raglan. Valley Head 28, Galesville 14. Falkville 42, West End nothing. Cedar Bluff 28, Gaston 22. Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain 0. Glenwood School 37, BB Comer 14. JB Pennington 35-14 over Glencoe. Piedmont 46-20 over Ohatchee. Walter Welborn 30-8 over Weaver. Still waiting for that Westbrook Christian Sachs final, 27-7 late in that game. 5-42 Collinsville 10. Handley 35, Cleburne County 14. Tallahassee 35, Mumford 14. Is that correct?
That is correct. 35-14.
Hanley 35, Cleburne County 14. Anniston 62, Asheville 8. Thank you, Chris, for calling in. Give us that final. Hokesbluff 49, Etowah 24. Cherokee County 47, Aniana 6. Alexandria goes into White Plains, wins 35-7 tonight over White Plains. Central of Clay County 48, Valley 0. Central of Clay County looks like they're for real too. 3-0 now on the year and hadn't really had a close game.
When do they not look like they're for real? I mean, Danny Horn. We say that the game passes people. For some reason, it doesn't pass Danny Horn.
No, you're exactly right. All right, let's keep going. Still waiting on Sylacauga and Hopewell final, or do you have that one?
Still waiting on the Sylacauga Hopewell. Still waiting on the Coosa Christian and the Southeastern. Still waiting on the Lafayette and Ranburne final and Westbrook Christian and Sachs. We heard they had a long delay because of an injury, so that we know why that score is late.
Center Point 50, Lincoln nothing, Moody 35, Jacksonville nothing, Leeds 42. Springville got a call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
Hey guys, this is Darren.
Hey, what's up, man?
Hey buddy, that Westbrook Christian game is Westbrook 27, Sachs 7.
All right, that is a final.
That is a final.
That's what I'm understanding. Yeah.
All right, hey, we appreciate the call. Thanks, buddy.
No worries.
All right, 27-7, Westbrook Christian over Sachs. 27-7, the Warriors defeat the Wildcats tonight.
Like we were talking about, Sachs had that early. I mean, they kept it close early, just couldn't hang on to it. And listen, we knew that going into the season that they were going to.
All right, we got a final from Eric Nelson. 42, Coosa Christian 42, Southeastern 7. That is a final. Coosa Christian 42, Southeastern 7. That is a final there. We've got a phone call. Welcome to the fifth quarter. Who's calling?
Hey, I just wondered if y'all had an update on the kid from Weaver. They had that earlier.
We have not heard that. That explains why that game ran late too. If we can get an update on the kid from Weaver, we will definitely let y'all know that update. So if you hear an update, please let us know.
Thank you for the call.
Thank you for the call. All right. Valley Head. I got somebody asking for the Valley Head score. Valley Head defeated Galesville tonight, 28-14. Joshua Rowland, 28-14. Valley Head over Galesville. Look, we're going to take a quick break. It is 38 past the hour. When we come back, we will want your phone calls, 256-238-1450. We'll be right back on the fifth quarter.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Discover a world of cool at Cosmic Debris in downtown Gadsden. Whether you're searching for smoking accessories, funky t-shirts, or hippie clothing, we've got it all. Explore our unique jewelry, immerse yourself in the scents of our incense, and dive into our collection of new and used vinyl, CDs, and DVDs. From the groovy to the eclectic, Cosmic Debris has everything funky and cool. Visit us today and step into a world of cool at Cosmic Debris.
Serving Calhoun County and the state of Alabama since 1994, locally owned and operated, offering some of the most competitive interest rates in the mortgage industry, along with a wide variety of mortgage products. We are with you throughout the home buying process, offering you service before and after the close. Fast, reliable, local.
And you remember, if you need a home loan, call my daddy.
Discover why Hungry Hut Barbecue has been Etowah County's go-to for mouth-watering barbecue for 40 years. If you're not in the mood for barbecue, try our very popular chicken finger plate with fried green tomatoes of our famous fried pickles. And don't forget about our drive-thru. Come down to Hungry Hut's Barbecue today.
At Bentley Prosthetic and Medical Supply, we care about you. We offer custom prosthetics, orthotics, diabetic shoes, and durable medical supplies. We're located here in Alexandria, Alabama, where it's a country feel but professional care. Come see us today.
What can you buy for $10? A hat? A milkshake? 166 channels plus live sports? That's right. For only $10, you can get 166 channels of classic TV shows and movies, including the latest news update from all around the world and local sports. Just simply go to 24ctn.com and click download. And then for only $10, you can have access to the best TV available.
Come out and check out the Alabama Tractor Difference. We can take care of all your needs of parts, sales, and service for RTVs, zero turns, and tractors and construction equipment. See us here in Lincoln at 620 Speedway Industrial Drive. Or come visit us here in Asheville at 275 6th Avenue, or give us a call at 205-594-7000.
Coach, I thought you played really good defense last week. Like we talked about earlier in the week, gave up one big play. Other than that, defense played really well. Sounds like defense played really well again tonight, and you were able to hit some big plays.
We were. We went to practice with a purpose, and the kids just showed that purpose tonight.
Coach,
so just really proud for the win.
Who you have next week?
Alexandria. We have to go there.
That'll be a big one. Alexandria with a big win tonight over White Plains, 35-7. Valley Cubs always play a physical brand of football, but I know y'all do as well. Let me ask you this, Coach. I know you're a busy man, and I don't want to keep you too long, but you think you can talk to me longer than 3 minutes this week when I come do your coach's show?
I will.
You got a lot more to talk about, Coach.
Yeah, we do.
I was talking to our guy.
We had a lot going on.
I was talking to our guy, JB Ripley, earlier. I said, hopefully he'll talk longer next week. 3 minutes was his coaching show. Everybody's going to think it's on me. And I said, but you know how Coach is. He's straight to the point.
Oh, ain't no doubt.
Well, hey, Coach, congratulations. Enjoy the win. And we look forward. We'll be at Alexandria for the TV24 game of the week between y'all and the Valley Cubs next week. So good luck.
Yes, sir. Sounds like a plan.
All right, man. Have a good one.
Congratulations, Coach. Go Bulldogs.
All right. Appreciate it.
All righty, going through the scores. First off, with our Thursday night scores, Wadley 61, Fayetteville 14, Reeltown 61, Horseshoe Bend nothing, Lee Scott Academy 49, Childersburg 14, Booker T. Washington 32, Talladega 12, Southside 31, Lee High School 7, Pleasant Valley 12, Donahoe 2, Victory Christian 28, Woodland 12, Winterboro big tonight, 42-0 over Central Coosa to get their first win of the year. Spring Garden 47-21 over Raglan. Spring Garden stays undefeated. Valley Head in a battle of undefeateds beats Galesville 28-14. Still waiting on a final from Lafayette and Ranburne. Coosa Christian 42, Southeastern 7. West End is blanked tonight by Falkville 42-0. Cedar Bluff beats Gaston 28-22. Sandrock blanks North Sand Mountain 16-0. Glenwood School, first year in AHSAA, 37-14 over BB Comer. Glencoe is defeated by JB Pennington 35-14. Piedmont, a big win tonight over Ohatchee to stay undefeated 46-20. Walter Welborn to stay undefeated beats Weaver tonight 30-8. Westbrook Christian beats Sachs 27-7. Both of those games that I just mentioned obviously had people that had to be carted off the field, so hopefully they will be okay. If you got an update on that, please let us know, and we will keep them in our prayers as well. Fife, big tonight over Collinsville, 42-10. Handley, big tonight over Cleveland County, 35-14. Tallahassee, 35. Mumford, 14. Anniston, 62. Asheville, 8. The Anniston Bulldogs to get their offense rolling tonight against the Asheville Bulldogs. Hoax Bluff, 49. Etowah, 24. Cherokee County, 47. Aniana, 6. Alexandria, 35. White Plains, 7. Setting up a big matchup next week between Alexandria and Anniston on the TV24 game of the week next week at Lou Scales Stadium. Central Clay County, 48. Valley, nothing. Still waiting on a final from Sylacauga or Hopeville, or do you have that?
No, don't have it. Hopeville was up 27-14 of late.
Center Point, 50. Lincoln, 0. Moody, 35. Jacksonville, nothing. Leeds, 42. Springville, 14. Arab, 42. Sardis, 7. Scottsboro with a big win tonight over Boaz in a battle of unbeatens, 42-35. The Wildcats beat the Pirates tonight. Clay Chalkville 45, Pell City nothing. Oxford 45, Shades Valley 21, Gadsden City 40, Buckhorn 7. Gadsden City improves to 2-1 on the year. Sylvania 48, Holly Pond 6, Geraldine 64, Asbury nothing. Hewitt Trussville 18, Vestavia 14, Florence 41, Albertville nothing. That is the scores that we have right now. We're still waiting on 2 or 3 scores to still come in. We're going to take a quick break, and then we'll come back for our last segment here on the Fifth Quarter School Board Show.
At Southern States Bank, we pride ourselves on being your bank. We're your neighbors and involved in the community. We're the bank featuring the Southern Rewards checking account, a cashback account with no ATM fees. We are on the cutting edge and always have a smiling face to help you out. So come to Southern States Bank, where we are committed to great service and being a great neighbor. Let us be the bank for you and your business.
Penguins Bar and Grill. Come down for our amazing bar, stocked with everything you could want, and our amazing food, ranging from whole pizzas all the way to oysters. Our food is cooked fresh and brought to you with amazing service. For the best food and drinks, come to Penguins Bar and Grill.
Hey guys, I'm Cameron Minton with Minton Home Center. Minton Home Center has been in business for over 40 years. We are a family-owned and operated manufactured home dealership. We offer affordable housing for our customers as well as a multitude of different financing options to help our customers get into a new home. When you come to Minton Home Center and you start looking around our lot, the first thing you will notice is that we have the most competitive prices in the industry.
Hey, this is Jason at Reeves Insurance. Just want to say a quick thank you to all of our customers for your support over the years. We now have offices in Anniston, Alexandria, and Oxford in order to serve you better. So stop in and see me or any of our experienced staff and let us shop for you to find you the best price and the best coverage available. Thank you.
Classic 13, how can I help you?
I was thinking about getting a tattoo. Do I need to make an appointment?
No, we take walk-ins every day. Let's find someone to help you. Follow me. Okay, if you'll have a seat right here. Thank you.
Come down to Classic 13, where good tattoos aren't cheap, and cheap tattoos ain't good.
And Campy World in Anniston.
Right. Welcome back to the Fifth Quarter School Board Show. The Fifth Quarter School Board Show is brought to you every week by Oxford Dental Care, Anniston Memorial Funeral Home, Elite Auto Sales, and Anniston Auto Trim and Glass Body Shop. We want to thank them for sponsoring the show. The number to call, we've got about 10 minutes left in the show, 256-238-1450. We're missing 2 scores. If you got those scores, we need them. What are those scores? Lafayette and Ranburne and Hopeville and Sylacauga Hopeville. Those are the 2 scores that we are missing.
We just want to talk a little bit about tonight, Coach. And one of the things that you know, even though some guys got some lopsided losses, tonight, the difference between tonight and last week in the week 0 is tonight. Most of the games played were region games.
Yeah.
And even though you might have came out on the bottom side of these region games, it's early in the year, so nobody's out of the playoffs yet.
Yeah, but it's also some of those games that were lost are big games that you didn't need to lose.
You're exactly right. I agree
Especially
with that.
in that 4A Region 6, there was 2 games in that were needed to win. That White Plains Alexandria game and that Etowah Hoax Bluff games, those are two games that needed to be
the
won.
Anniston Asheville game.
The Anniston Asheville game that needed to win. But like going into the other two games, there was question marks. There wasn't a whole lot of we knew how good Anniston could be once they got their offense rolling.
I agree. And I'm gonna say this. That was a big win for the Alexandria Valley Cubs.
Yeah.
After the year they had last year, coming out with and I actually thought they looked really good against Jacksonville early on, and just run out of gas.
Yeah.
But me and you marked this on the calendar 2 weeks ago and said the Alexandria White Plains game is going to be a big game for both of them, their playoff position.
It has big playoff implications.
Yeah.
I know it's only week 2 technically, but it has big playoff implications in those games. A game that surprised me, if you would have told me that Donahoe was only going to give up 12 points to Pleasant Valley, I would have told you that they were going to win.
And you were high on Pleasant Valley early on in the year. You've talked about Pleasant Valley. We've talked about some of the players they have and much improved Pleasant Valley team. And that just tells me what Donahoe's doing this year and what we can expect from Donahoe, because I did not expect that tonight. And they played a great ball game, even though they came out on the bottom side.
Victory Christian still undefeated on the year. Winterboro with a big win tonight. They have one loss to Vincent early in the year in week 0. So for them to get back on track, that's a big deal. We've got a phone call. Welcome to the show. Who's calling?
This is Coach Ginn.
Hey, Coach. We got Coach Ginn from the Alexandria Valley Cubs. Coach, we were just talking about how huge of a victory it was for you guys tonight, going to White Plains and getting that first region win. Thought y'all played well last week against Jacksonville, just kind of ran out of gas in the second half. But just tell us about tonight's game.
Yeah, we, I thought that first, we started off pretty slow on offense there, but, we got it together and started playing a lot better. I thought last week against Jacksonville, like you said, I think you said it best. We ran out of gas, but we made so many mistakes. And I should have had us a jamboree game, and so I'll take that if we would have figured out some things. But we played better than the score indicated against Jacksonville. And then tonight we started off a little nervous, but settled in and then played physical football the rest of the game.
Yeah, I was really impressed with number 4, Elijah Hunter. Just tell me a little bit about this kid.
Yeah, he's a senior and he's really come along as the last year ended. Everybody knows we didn't have a pretty good year, so but we had some young guys. But Elijah is one of the older guys, and he just ran the ball. He's ran the ball extremely hard. He ran the ball extremely hard against Jackson. And then tonight, when we figured out what they were trying to do up front, and our line started really making some holes open for Elijah.
Yes, sir. I thought that too. You mentioned it right there. Like when you have to play young guys, you take your lumps, but it pays off in years to come because of the experience for those guys.
Yeah, we've got such a young group still. On the line, we start a couple of 10th graders and a 9th grader. And then I thought the biggest play of the night was made by a 9th grader in the secondary for us, MJ Morse. When he got the pick 6, I think things kind of turned around. I think that turned the whole game around.
Yes, sir. That was a huge play. And like I said, 35-7 over White Plains. Big game next week against Anniston at home. It's always tough to go into Lou Scales Stadium and win. And so I expect that to be a really good ball game next week in another Region 6 matchup.
Yeah, don't know a whole lot about Anniston. One thing Dad taught me was to take one game at a time. And so we'll I guess they call it 24-hour rule. We'll talk about celebrating this one and watch my boy play in Little League tomorrow. And then we'll get started on Anniston Sunday after church.
Yes, sir. Well, hey, enjoy your day tomorrow. Enjoy watching your kid play. And, Coach, thank you for doing it the right way, and good luck to y'all the rest of the year.
I appreciate it. Enjoy talking with y'all. Thank you.
All right,
congratulations, Coach Ginn. Go Valley Cubs.
Thank you.
Have a good one. All right, so we are running up against the end of the show. We're going to go through all the scores again. Is that all right with you?
You better be quick.
I'm always quick. Pleasant Valley 12, Donahoe 2, Victory Christian 28, Woodland 12, Winterboro 42, Central Coosa nothing, Spring Garden 47, Raglan 21, Valley Head 28, Galesville 14. Still looking for Lafayette and Ramburn. Hadn't heard that score yet. Coosa Christian 42, Southeastern 7, Falkville 42, West End nothing. Cedar Bluff 28, Gaston 22, Sandrock 16, North Sand Mountain 0, Glenwood School 37, BB Comer 14, JB Pennington 35, Glencoe 14, Piedmont 46, Ohatchee 20, Walter Welborn 30, Weaver 8, Westbrook Christian 27, Sac 7, Fife 42-10 over Collinsville, Hanley 35, Cleburne County 14, Mumford 14, Tallahassee 35, Anniston 62, Asheville 8, Hoax Bluff 49, Etowah 24, Cherokee County 47, Oneonta 6, Alexandria 35, White Plains 7, Central Clay County 48, Valley 0. Still waiting on Hopeville and Sylacauga. 50. Center Point beats Lincoln 50-0. Moody beats Jacksonville 35-0. Leeds beats Springville 42-14. Arab 42, Sardis 7, Scottsboro 42, Boaz 35. Pell City is defeated by Clay Chalkville 45-0. Oxford over Shades Valley 45-21. Gaston City over Buckhorn 40-7. That is the updated scores.
One of the things I'll say about the Hopeful Sylacauga, Hopeful was up big late in the game on Sylacauga. I don't know what the final is, but it looks like Hopeful may pull that off. It'd be Sylacauga's first loss of the season this year.
An update, the guy from Weaver came to the sideline, rode back. He's awake and stable. He should be okay, but a very scary moment there in Walter Welborn versus Weaver. So we want to make sure we pray for that young man.
Absolutely. Keep him in your prayers.
That is going to do it for the fifth quarter tonight. We got all the scores but 2. That's a new accomplishment. We will try to get all the scores before this year is over with. Hopefully we'll get to start at 9:30. For Buckethead, I'm Coach Tyree. Thank you for tuning in and enjoying the show tonight. We will be back each and every night, hopefully at 9:30 each and every Friday this football season. We'll see you next week.
Hi, everybody. I'm Eli Gold, and I want to invite you to tune in to Jack State Live, a look at the campus and athletic department at Jack State, followed by the Coach Rich Rod Show, where we will break down and preview the next football game for the Gamecocks.
Hello, my name is Bob Couch, and I'm the owner of Couch's Jewelers. We are your destination for engagement rings, wedding bands, and anniversary and birthday gifts. We offer a wide selection of the best value diamond jewelry and engagement rings. We even gift wrap every purchase for free. And if you have some jewelry that is broken, no worries. Expert jewelry service is offered in-house. At Couch's Jewelers, our customer service is unmatched. If you'd like a special jewelry item created just for you, please come to see us.